I'm Christian Lamichka for Country Music News International, and today on the show we have Tracy Lawrence. Tracy, you're now for a long time in the music business. What happened since the first time you start today?
Oh my gosh, just today or in the 20-something years?
27 years would be
No,
nice
man,
to see.
you know it. I've seen the music business change a lot, but you know, the music has grown, it's evolved, it's much more contemporary, but it's still a lot of fun. I have a great time. It's wonderful to come to these events like this. I love CRS because I get to see so many of my friends that I don't get to see but a couple of times a year. So I've enjoyed myself. A lot of great media folks here. Enjoyed a lot of the interviews, so it's been a fun few days.
Tracy, you have a new single out.
I do. Single's called Stop, Drop, and Roll, and it's my first full production project in about 5 years. The single we're going for ads on the 18th to mainstream radio here in the States, and the album we expect to be in stores 1st of August.
Cool. Can you tell us a little bit more about the song?
The song's just up-tempo, it's fun, it's about just having a roll in the hay with your lady, so it's just fun, kind of tongue-in-cheek about just rolling around with each other. Very cool guitar work on the record. The song was actually written by my friend Casey Beathard, who wrote my last big record called Find Out Who Your Friends Are, so I've had a great history with him over the years, so hopefully we'll have another hit together.
I hope so for you too.
Yes.
Tracy, what is the biggest change since you're in the music business?
You know, the music has definitely evolved, but I think social media and the internet have been the biggest change in the industry that I've seen in the 20-something years. You know, we have such more direct access to the fans around the world, and you know, my little company we're learning how to use those tools more effectively and learning how to stay more in constant contact with our fans and use Facebook and Twitter. So I can definitely see a difference that's making in my album sales, my concert tickets, everything that we do on the road. It's really it's helped reconnect me with my fan base that's out there. So it's made a huge difference for me.
You were always country. You didn't make this things running together with other. Then did it with this AG to pop and all that. You still where you are, and now when you listen to CRS, what's the new projects are, they coming back to country. So you still there where they want to go to now.
Yeah, I think there's a nice blend of it. There's some good traditional stuff out there, and some good pop rock stuff. I mean, I love Aldean's stuff and Lady Antebellum. There's some things that are really on the progressive edge, but I think a lot more of it is the production value. Things are mixed a lot hotter, and I think the production techniques are things we have to take into consideration making a record to make sure that things fit cohesively together on the radio stations when they're played. So that's something that we pay a lot of attention to.
Vince Gill is going to be a producer now, and would that something for you which works too?
Oh, I've been producing stuff for a long time. I produced part of my third album years ago. I co-produced this entire new project that's coming out. I've done a lot of production stuff over the years, and you know, some scores for movies and different things that I work on. So I'm very involved in the production side.
What's more fun, writing songs, producing CDs from other people, staying on stage, or?
You know, I love staying on stage. I love the instant reaction that you get from fans, but you know, there's something very gratifying about making records. I love structuring tracks. I love working on vocals with people, you know, and being able to take a project from a demo through its completion and really make it a master is very gratifying, because that's something you're going to leave out there for a long time. So it's very satisfying to be able to do that.
How it is to have so many people under your wings. They can see, oh, Tracy, my hero, and he's teaching me now. So how is that? Because we all know when we started, we had our idols where we say, oh.
You know, I don't know if I'm not real comfortable with that whole thing yet, and I do get that a lot, but I'm very appreciative of it, because I know how I admired a lot of the legends that came before me, and I've become friends with a lot of them, guys like George Jones and Merle Haggard, and you know, so it's nice to be looked at in the same category and know that, you know, I've left a mark on people and influenced the next generation that are coming along. It's very satisfying.
Are you on the last concert of George Jones too? Because you are?
I am. It will be here at the Bridgestone Arena in Nashville in November, and I talked to George's wife Nancy recently, and so I will be performing on the last show with him. And he's been a good friend and a mentor to me for 20-something years, so I'm very honored to be a part of that show.
I think it's a shame that he stopped.
Well, you know, George's health is declining, and I think it's just time for him to enjoy some life and get off the road for a while, because I know it's taken a toll on him, and he's worked very hard over the years, and I don't know physically if he is capable of continuing, so I think it's time for him to slow down.
Yeah. It's sometimes I think it's really unhappy when you see the best of, say goodbye, say okay, we stay at home now, and you have just only the records we sold.
Yeah, but you know what? That's the great thing. We'll always have those records. So George will always be a part of us. And, you know, it's just like Cash. You know, he left such a great legacy behind. And that's the great thing about doing what we do. You know, long after our physical being is gone and we move on to the other side, our music will be around for people to enjoy for many, many years. So that's pretty cool.
So folks, if you like to find out more information about Tracy, you go to
TracyLawrence.com or Tracy Lawrence at Facebook or The Real Tracy Lawrence at Twitter.
Or you stay here with us at countrymusicnewsinternational.blogspot.com, or follow us on Twitter, Facebook, MySpace, Dig, and all these other social websites. Have a good one, folks. Bye.